The Courage to Live the Truth by Rue of House of Keperu. You know, someone close to me once told me the truth was negative. And in that moment, I realized the problem wasn't the truth. The problem was the discomfort of confronting it. Because truth is not positive. Truth is not negative. Truth simply is. The labels come later. The sun doesn't apologize for revealing what darkness concealed. A mirror doesn't apologize for reflecting your face. Reality doesn't negotiate with your preferences. It simply continues being itself. Yet somewhere along the journey, society convinced us that honesty is pessimism, that confronting reality is somehow negative, and that comforting illusions are somehow loving. The moment a civilization labels truth as negative, illusion immediately becomes more valuable than reality. People don't usually fear the truth. They fear what the truth will require them to change. Because the lie is comfortable. The lie asks nothing of you. The lie lets you remain exactly where you are. But truth demands alignment. That is why I no longer believe suffering begins with truth. I believe suffering often begins with resisting it. The truth that wounds your ego today may become the same truth that frees your life tomorrow. Think about how many people spend their entire lives acting to fit in, acting to be accepted, acting to protect an image, acting to satisfy expectations that were never their own. Acting belongs on a stage. It becomes a prison when it follows you home. Every mask has a maintenance cost. Authenticity doesn't. The more energy you spend performing someone else's version of yourself, the less energy remains for becoming who you actually are. Exhaustion often begins where authenticity ends. Anxiety whispers, "Will they accept me?" Authenticity quietly asks, "Have I accepted myself?" Depression can have many causes, but one source of deep inner conflict is living so far away from your own values that you no longer recognize yourself. Peace begins the moment your actions stop arguing with your conscience. And perhaps this is why I question systems that outsource responsibility. Systems that tell you your goodness belongs to one outside force while your darkness belongs to another. Systems that encourage you to blame invisible beings before examining your own choices. Responsibility cannot be outsourced. No myth can eat your food for you. No symbol can breathe your breath for you. No story can govern your behavior for you. Every choice remains your own. Every consequence remains your own. Every opportunity to transform remains your own. That is why I seek truth, even when it is uncomfortable. Because confusion never ends by avoiding reality. It ends by observing it. Transformation never begins with pretending. It begins with honesty. There is no freedom in performing a character your entire life. There is freedom in becoming so aligned with yourself that you no longer need permission to be who you are. I do not believe truth is negative. I believe pretending to be someone you are not is one of the greatest sources of human suffering. The greatest freedom I have ever discovered is not getting everyone to agree with me. It is no longer negotiating with my own conscience. Live honestly. Speak honestly. Observe honestly. Become honestly. Because truth does not imprison people. Pretending does. Ashe.